Hello everyone, it's Small Farmer 6710. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to day 34 on the big 132 Small Farm Diorama display. It is very busy today, guys. A lot is happening, especially at the contractor's yard here, and also over here in Robert's farm, and especially over in Agri Co. There's also a new machine coming to Robert's farm. It was meant to come this episode but got delayed at the ports, so we'll get more to that later on. So starting off here, guys, in PJ's farm, not too much going on, but he is preparing for the house. Speaking of the house, he is actually going off in the Massey Ferguson 690 there on the crane and flatbed, and he's going to get some blocks for the house. He got a good price on them, so he's after hitching up the trailer, and he's going straight to the building, I suppose you can call him the building merchant, for blocks and all that hardware. So he's going to fill the trailer up as high as he can, and then it'll be ready for soon enough get the workers in and start building the house up. The 1200 is sitting in the yard, same with the 3C and the load all. I mean, it's not too busy. It's not going to be a massively busy during the winter, as he's not a contractor, and doesn't have any hire work going on. So you'll probably see him not the very busiest during the winter. Only that he's working on the house is kind of keeping him going. Here we have the magnificent Ford 8210. Ian is driving this today. He's on the hedge cutting jobs, and he has the McConnell on the back. He's out the yard first this morning, and he is on the way to do a bit of hedge cutting. He has a good bit ahead of him for this week, so he's hoping to get it done. I think he's just doing one big farm all along the tillage fields, so he's hoping to get it done all this week. And here we have Column's International 4055 XL. He's going for a bit of a cruise. He's on the way to a dealership to pick up a new plough, so he is to go plough a few fields, and also he can go to the vintage working days with the plough as well. It's a second hand Dow as well plough, so it'll go well nicely on the back of the International. And here we have not just one drill, but two drills. This is a new drill I'm after buying. It is I think it's a 6 meter Lemken one pass. I am going to be getting the front press for the T7 as well, so it will kind of match up with the drill, the front press, the rings. And he's just drilling in some winter barley for Robert, so he is. Robert doesn't have an actual drill, so it's kind of suits him grand. But I know it's a really nice drill, nice big one as well. Before I bought that, this is the only drill I had. Hirsch, I think it's a 4 meter, I'd say. There's a Pronto 4. And then there's a McCormick MTX 175 on that, on the way to drill in some winter barley as well. Everyone's busy out during this time of year, especially with the weather we are having today. Since maize is done, guys, the maize harvester is coming in and will be put into hibernation for the winter. That's just coming into the yard, and we'll be getting a good blow down, a good wash before it gets sitting in the shed. We do have two ploughs here which will be ready to plough the maize ground. James and Michael are after calling in Robert there with the New Holland 8560. Yeah, Ryan is here. He's ploughing alongside James with the 5-furrow plough, and then Ryan has the 4-furrow converting plough, so 9 furrows at a time. It'll definitely speed up the process a lot. Two nice setups there. About 20, I don't know, I'd say a bit less than 20 years in the difference between New Hollands here, and they'll still do the same job. All the rest of the machine is kind of parked up, like the 7430 and the balers and all the crack like that. Moving back over here, we have one of James and Michael's workers in the New Holland T7 210, and that's on the NC rear discharge muck spreader. It's just spreading muck onto the maize stubble that's going to be cultivated or ploughed in. So so it'll be ploughed in straight away, and it's coming from a farm up the road. So it's only literally about 2 fields from this grass field up, so it's not too far of a draw. So Valtra T191, another new model which you haven't seen before. It has on an unbiblical setup, and it's just coming back from doing an unbiblical job. I know the slurry ban is in place, but he's just doing it a bit discreetly, so he is. It is a trail and shoe, to be fair, so it's not doing the most harm. And yeah, the big tubes on the Valtra is very nice. And let us know, guys, what you think of this tractor, and also the blue lambkin drill. That's about it for this side of the farm. Let's give it to Daniel.
Kicking it off over here near the BGA, we have a local farmer going by with his Case Puma 165 and a double axle bale trailer. He's drawn straw to the mushroom factory, so he's tipping along nicely. We have a lovely Massey Ferguson 390T and a knife Williams. He's just after bringing about 10 Frisian calves over to his brother's land, and yeah, tipping along nicely, but it's cool to have small farmers around too. Town is fairly active, and a local tillage farmer is just after spreading a bit of fertilizer, so he's going back to his yard to fill back up and spread on other land. Moving in to Robert's farm. So we have a lovely Dietz D06 and a Komatsu PC130, and he's after doing Robert a huge favour. As you know, the digger and low loader were off on a site throughout the week, and his friend is after dropping off in the Dietz that lives close by, because there's a lot of jobs to get through, and it's not safe leaving a digger out on a building site, even on the low loader. And around here the silage pit's still fermenting, and the trailer. We've Ryan here in the JCB 416. He was just driving her in to grease up, do all the grease nipples on it, and he's just after catching the wing mare. So that's just an extra job he has to do this morning, because they're just doing a quick few services on them. 6290s in there, the 70 the Massey here is just about to go in as well, the 7499. So yeah, and we have Robert himself just hitching on the air drill, just connecting in a few pipes and stuff. It's early morning, so they're kind of just getting bits and things ready for the day. The milking's all done and the cows are as happy as Larry. Just moving on over here, the cows were just last in this paddock, and Robert's nephew is just in with his 6420S and Coon topper, just topping away. So just a quick morning job, keep them going. And we have a lovely New Holland 8870 tearing by, heading back to the yard. Moving in to which was Agri Co and is now going into a farm. So we've the 3 tractors and dump trailers lined up. So this is the operator in them. He's the owner of the Fiat and the New Holland. The contractors own the John Deere, but they're just helping out as it's a big job. But they're just getting a picture for their social media and their business cards. And they're going to be drawing in clay into this landscape now from here on in. It'll be a very long job, so they're just, before they do anything, they're just taking pictures and then they're going to get going. So there's a lot of work to be done, but progress will be made. That's it for the model farm.
So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. It's been very eventful, especially for the time of year. There's usually not a lot going on during winter time or autumn time. It usually starts dying down a bit. But let us know, guys, about the new machine Robert is buying. What do you think it is? It's definitely going to be here next episode. It is a new harvester. It's just stuck at the ports and just got delayed. So it would have been here for this episode, but unfortunately it's not. But he was hoping to have it in time for maize 2022, but because he had no harvester. He had to give all his contracts over to James and Michael, which was a bit unfortunate. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys, and we will be seeing you at Moria Model Show next week, or well, next weekend. So we'll see you there, and we will have a video out for there.
Thanks everybody for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.